Good evening, everybody. Today is June 13, 2018. Our lecture is the part 3 of previous lecture. And this is Fedel's enlightenment. The Pali is Bodhipakkhiya Sangaha. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, thank you very much for your watching. Today we will continue to explain about the first fetter of the enlightenment, Satipatthana, 4 foundation of mindfulness. So last week we discussed about the Vedananupassana and Citta, Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, and Cittanupassana, Satipatthana. So we will continue today also the Cittanupassana. So the Satipatthana is according to the ultimate reality. It's a mindfulness. Mindfulness is only one kind of the manifestness, but we have the different object for kind of the object. So that's why the Buddha said the 4 kind of the mindfulness according to the 4 different objects. So we need to focus on the body. The body is a material. And then we need to focus on the feeling, vedana or sensation. And then we need to focus on the consciousness or mind. So if you pay attention to the to your thought or mind, so for beginner it's very difficult to realize the mind is very fast, walking very fast. But if you have enough concentration power and then enough mindfulness power, you can see the nature of our mind, our thought quickly change one after another. The cessation or the continuity of the many thoughts. So one thought coming in and then going away, disappear, and another coming and then going. So like this. So when you see the every thought like this, continuous of the changing. So it's very easy to understand impermanent nature. Yeah. The other body and feeling also, there's an impermanent nature, but mind is much more easily to see the impermanent nature. So that's why the Buddha gave this kind of practice. Focus on the mind, and then mind change quickly. So you focus on different mind, one after another. They appear and disappear, appear and disappear. Many. Yeah. So without practice meditation, we don't know. Mind's always same. No changing. But after practice meditation, we little and little we understand, oh, mind's always quickly changing, very fast. We know that. So when you see with every thought, there's a new consciousness, a new thought, always changing one after another, and coming and going, coming and going. So continuously, not only one mind, continuously, but different mind working. Yeah, different manifestors with the manifestor. So different nature of mind quickly change. That's why I'm talking about in this country, if they don't know about the changing of the mind, they say mercy killing. Mercy killing means they have a pet dog at home, so that pet dog has a seriously ill, it cannot be curable, so they send to the center who killed that dog. So that killing is they call mercy killing. They kill because they don't want to see suffering of that dog. Yeah. But actually, according to the Abhidhamma point of view, the mercy is a compassion. Compassion is a wholesome manifest and a wholesome mind, wholesome consciousness. But killing is an unwholesome mind, because they don't want to see, don't want to accept that bad situation of the dog. So our mind quickly changed from the compassion to anger. So anger means don't want to accept any good or bad situation, what you don't like it. So at that time, change from the wholesome mind into unwholesome mind. If they don't know that changing, they think, oh, mind is safe because of the compassion, because of the mercy, we care. They think like that. Yeah. But actually, it's not totally different. It's the situation of the mind is totally different. So if you practice Citta Nupassana Satipatthana, focus on your mind changing continuously. So you see that situation, that changing one after another, going and passing away. So actually, it's not only one kind of mind. Many different kind of mind. Even though in 1 hour or 1 minute or 1 second, our mind, different mind, changing, appear and disappear, coming and going away. Yeah, like this. So it's a make of the small, very brief moment of the consciousness connect our life. Just brief, very short moment. I mean, even though and our human being, somebody a very long life, 100 years old, somebody just one day, a baby die or something like this. But actually, according to the Abhidhamma point of view, they have same, the lifespan is just only one moment of the consciousness. Understand? Just one moment constant. one moment of the consciousness, we stay, alive. Just only one moment, very short moment. Yeah. So our life connect very, very short, many short moment of the consciousness connect. So we see, oh, I'm 50 years old, I'm 70 years old, we see like this. Yeah. But actually just only very short moment. So if you focus on that, the situation of your mind changing with the mindfulness, with the very strongly power of mindfulness, you see that nature, that changing of the mind. Yeah. So rising and disappearing, rising and disappearing. Just only we saw it of the any kind of mind. Appearing, disappearing, appearing, disappearing. Just very, very fast. Very fast. Only that aspect we see the nature of our mind. Yeah. At any time. At any kind of the consciousness, the same nature. And nature is an impermanent nature. Yeah. So with regard to that consciousness, that mind, we understand it is impermanent. So we can easily accept the impermanent nature when you see the nature of the mind. That's why the Buddha, give the method to practice Citta, Vipassana, Satipatthana. With regard to the various kind of consciousness, you need to contemplate that every single moment of the consciousness. Yeah. Okay. So another one with regard to the Dhammanupassana, Satipatthana. So with regard to the Dhamma, so Dhamma, as we must understand, Dhamma is just only not rupa, no material, no feeling, no mind. So according to the 5 aggregate, the Dhamma is only two aggregate, Sanya Khanda, perception aggregate, and Sankhara Khanda, Manda, formation aggregate. So when we focus on that 2 kind of aggregate, Sanya or other 50 kind of manifestors, and the formation aggregate, we must understand is to be no soul, no self. Soul or self is very difficult to see because we think there's some kind of thing has authority to do something or to experience something. To experience something. So they believe there's something to do. There's inside, maybe material body or maybe mind. They think like this. If it is they don't understand the Dhamma, various kind of the Dhamma, mind, manifestors, and the material working together. So when you see visible object, so at the moment, visible object and I is a material, isn't it? So they contact each other at the time I consciousness arises. So when you see, at this moment of seeing, there's only at least three kind of the phenomenal, three kind of the Dharma. The Dharma is a material, eye, and visual object, material, and eye consciousness is a consciousness, Nama. So Nama and Rupa, just only Nama and Rupa working together. Yeah. In detail, Nama is a not only eye consciousness associated with the seven kind of the manifesta, universal manifesta, contact, phasa, feeling, vedana, chetana, motivation, sanya, perception, and then ekagata, concentration, and Jivitendriya, life faculty or mental life faculty, and then manasikara, attention. Yeah. So only the different kind of the phenomena, Dhamma, working together. So if we remove these, we remove them, these Dhamma, nothing left. There's no soul. Just only these Dhamma working together. Like this. So that's why when you focus on the Dhamma, you practice the Dhammanupassana Satipatthana, focus on the Dhamma with the strongly mindfulness. So you see maybe sanya, maybe the other different manifesta, whatever. If you see one Dhamma, it's okay because they are working together. If you see one of them, like a rope, many string of the rope together, 4 or 5 rope together. So if you take one string, the other are same. You see, I mean, 4 string together, put them together, but then the other 3 are sink in the water. So one are on the surface of water. So you take one, the other 3 also together. Like this, if you see one Dharma at one moment, the other Dharma also you understand because their unity is same. They are rising together, walking together, and disappear together. So that's why if you practice Dhammanupassana again and again, you see different kind of the Dhamma. Not all is same. So many Dhamma working together. When you, for example, if you focus on the seeing, you focus on that. So maybe sometimes you understand the nature of the eye, or maybe sometimes visible object, or maybe sometimes the sanya, chetana, motivation, or maybe sometimes eye consciousness. So it's depend on which one your attention, which one your attention is in, which kind of the Dhamma. So anyway, the Dhamma is a Dhamma, so you can focus any kind of Dhamma at the moment, and seeing or hearing or whatever coming to you, to your body, to your mind. You focus on that Dhamma. So just only the phenomena you see. So this is we understand, there's no soul, there's no self to do something, to experience something. The experience is just feeling. So like this we understand. So They are just Dharma rolling on and on by themselves. We cannot influence on them. We cannot disturb on them because they are working according to their characteristic, according to their function, isn't it? For example, the Chetana, we cannot influence on the Chetana motivation. Motivation is just working in its own function, isn't it? So we can't change the nature of motivation. Motivation working motivate to perform the action, to finish the action, other action, or the bodily action or mental action, kaya karma or chi karma or mano karma, to finish the chetana motivation make the motivate itself and then motivate to the other manifestor as well, working their function together. So we cannot influence on that their nature, their function. We cannot disturb their nature. We cannot change their function as well. Yeah. But if we don't understand the Dharma, we think, oh, I can change. For example, when I sitting longer, so the pain in your body, so you move and you change the posture. So at the time you think, oh, I can change. I can remove the painful feeling according my wish, according to my wish, according to my will. Do you think like this? But actually, no. You cannot change the nature of the Dharma. The nature of Dharma sensation experience is just experience many different things. You cannot change that kind of the experience, nature experience, or something like this. But that's why when we practice meditation, we understand. First time for beginner, when we practice meditation for 30 minutes, a lot of pain in our body. So we want to change because we don't want the painful feeling. So we want to change the body because we think if I change my posture, the painful feeling disappear. That means I can control the painful feeling. The nature of painful feeling, I can control. Isn't it? So that means I can manage the feeling according my wish, according my will. Isn't it? So that's why we want to change, and then change. But later, after a few minutes, that painful feeling come again. But that painful feeling is not previous painful feeling. The previous painful feeling is already gone. But new painful feeling coming back. But for beginner, we think, oh, painful feeling come again. That means it's the same. Exactly same previous one and right now painful feeling and previous one painful feeling exactly same. We think like this, isn't it? Yeah. But after practice Dhammanupassana or Vedanupassana, we see, oh, it's not. and not the same feeling, painful feeling. And then we cannot control, we cannot manage whatever we want. Just they doing their function. We understand. So that meaning is there's a no soul or no self. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. So that's why there's no authority. There's no influence made them act in a way, in this way or that way. We cannot order. We cannot order the Dharma. Oh, Dharma should be like this. Dharma should not be like this. We cannot order Dharma. Dharma behave according to their function. Yeah. We have no power to influence the Dharma, isn't it? Yeah. So when you practice the Dharma Nupassana more and more, again and again, so you see clearly that nature of Dharma always, running according to their function. Yeah, we understand. So they just happen and that way according to their own intrinsic nature. Intrinsic nature. So this understanding we get through the practice of Satipatthana, Dhammanupassana, Satipatthana. So that's why, since there are four kinds of the seeing, there are four kinds of the Satipatthana. There are four kinds of understanding. There are four kinds of the Satipatthana. Understanding in the body, understanding in the feeling, understanding in the mind, consciousness, and understanding in the Dharma in the four different kinds. So that's why the Buddha said four foundation of mindfulness, Chattaro Satipatthana. Okay, so also the four foundation of mindfulness, for Satipatthana, abandon four kinds of the wrong view. We say many times wrong view. Yeah. So Ditti, wrong view is very dangerous, unwholesome, manifest. That wrong view, create creation power to reborn in the four woeful stage. Apaya. So this very dangerous manifest from you. So if you practice meditation, you can easily abandon or remove four kinds of the wrong view. Yeah. So let's call then the distortion. There's three kinds of the distortion. Vipallasa. Vipallasa distortions. In Pali, it's Sanya Vipallasa and Citta Vipallasa and Ditti Vipallasa. Three kinds of the distortion. Vipallasa means a distortion. Yeah. So our sanya, our perception is not correctly. Yeah, it's the kind of the distortion meaning is not correctly perceived according to their reality. Yeah. In reality, a different one, but we perceive in different one, like this. So these Satipatthana, Kayanupassana Satipatthana, Venanupassana Satipatthana, Dhammanupassana, Cittanupassana Satipatthana, and Dhammanupassana Satipatthana are intended to develop both concentration and insight. Because, without mindfulness, Without power of mindfulness, no concentration, no insight wisdom. So mindfulness is very important. We need to be mindful in everything coming to our body and mind, whatever. Just watching with the mindfulness. With the mindfulness, watching means not just watching very deeply, like the stone. If you put into the water, the stone sink directly, not floating on the surface of water like this. So the mindfulness like this. When you focus on the meditation object with the mindfulness, so your mind that just stick on that object, never go back from that object, from beginning to end, from beginning to end. Yeah, continuously. I mean the stay on that meditation object. Yeah. So the more you have power, mindfulness, concentration, and insight wisdom, also more and more stronger and stronger. Yeah. So that's why here only mindfulness. The Buddha point out only mindfulness. Satipatthana, sati. So each satipatthana serve as a specific purpose. Specific purpose means contemplating on the four kinds. One is a body, one is second one is a feelings, third one is consciousness, and the fourth one is the Dharma. To these contemplating on them lead to the development of the undesirableness. Undesirableness means in Pali is asubha. Asubha is there's no impression. Subha is beauty or impression. We think our body is very beautiful. Everybody think like this. That's why we try to beautify ourselves every day. In many different ways, different methods. Kind of the surgery, plastic surgery, like this, because they think it's very beautiful. Actually, not like this. Yeah. So if you practice the mindfulness on the body, so you will see the nature asubha, undesirableness or no impression. And then second one is if you practice contemplating on the feeling, Vedananupassana, you see painfulness. Painfulness means dukkha. Another way is suffering. Usually we translate dukkha as a suffering, isn't it? I will explain in more detail. So second one, if you practice the Vedananupassana, contemplating on the feeling, you will understand it is the nature of painfulness, dukkha, the nature of dukkha. And if you practice or contemplate on the consciousness or mind, impermanent, anicca, you will understand nature, impermanent. And then if you practice or contemplate on the Dharma, various kind of Dharma, you will understand the soullessness. There is no soul, anatta in Pali. Anatta. So, in other way, we can see we say asubha is a desirableness, and opposite of the desirableness, subha. Desirableness meaning subha, so asubha is undesirableness. So we can easily eradication of the desirableness, subha sanya, and then we can easily eradication pleasure. Pleasure is a sukha sanya, and then we can easily eradication of the permanence, nature sanya, permanent, and then we can easily eradication of the substantiality. Substantiality is atta sanya. So that's why the Buddha gave the four foundation of mindfulness, Chattaro Satipatthana, because of four different view we have, wrong view. Four different wrong views, and number one is a desirableness, subha, desirableness, subha, and another view, wrong view is a pleasure, sukha. We think sukha, and then another wrong view is a permanent, nitya, and then the fourth kind of the wrong view is the substantiality, atta. Yeah. So there are four kind of wrong view we need to eradicate, we need to remove from our mind, process of mind. So that's why the Buddha gave the full technique, full method to practice mindfulness meditation. Okay, so I would like to explain a little bit more detail here. So with regard to the kaya nupassana satipatthana, so we think that the kaya body is so impressive. Our body is very beautiful. So that's why people are now trying to be beautiful by doing exercise and plastic surgery and many things. because our body is very beautiful. Yeah. But according to the teaching of Buddha, kaya is not impressive. Why? Our body depends on the everyday nutrition, food. Isn't it? And then the food is when you put the food outside for many hours, the food, what happened? Smell. The awful smell and then the decay, like this. Yeah. So very delicious food and very very beautiful smell. Even though one after eating mixed with our body, what happened? It's there. It's not impressive. Yes, isn't it? Yeah. So if you practice a Satipatthana meditation and really get into this, you will come to see the kaya is not impressive. So the Buddha, in Kaya Nupassana Satipatthana, the Buddha give the technique is 32 kind of body parts on your body parts, head hair, body hair, Kesa, Loma, Nakha, Danda, Dacho in Pali. Kesa is head hair. Loma is a body hair. Nakha is a nail. Kesa, Loma, Nakha, Danda. Danda is a teeth. And then the jaw. The jaw is a skin. Yeah. So we need to practice like this. So body, the head hair, body hair, or any kind of the body is not so impressive. That's why very strange. Or your head hair in your head, you think it's very beautiful. You think that's why you make shampoo and various kind of shampoo and make to beautify and various kind of shape to go to the beauty parlor, hair salon. But if you at the moment when you eating plate, your head fall down into your eating plate. You take and throw away. So mine is very strange. Touched in your head, you think it's mine. It's very beautiful. It's very so impressive. Other people touch your hair, you don't like. No, don't touch it. But just few seconds, few moments, the hair fall down into the dish. You throw it. No, it's not mine. What different? Because there is no impress, isn't it? That's why we throw away. Anyway, on the head or in the plate, no different. Say, head hair is a head hair. But mine is so strange. Anyway, so that's why the Buddha give the technique to practice that kind of mindfulness of the kaya, Kanupassana Satipatthana. So when you practice again and again, so you see that body is not so impressive, not super, not desirable. Yeah. So you understand. And then easily burden to the notion of the body, subha vipanasa. Yeah, subha vipanasa, we regard to the kaya. So that's why we can easily remove the wrong view, subha sanya, subha vipanasa, with the mindfulness of the kaya, body. Okay, and then another one with regard to the Vedana feeling. So it's abandon the notion of the Sukha Vipanasa. Sukha is pleasant. So when we have the pleasant sensation, what happened? We are very, very glad. We think it's a really, really pleasurable. Sukha. We think like this. But actually, when we see the nature of that pleasant sensation or feeling, we see dukkha. Why? Pleasurable is not dukkha. Why we see dukkha? And even in the pleasurable feeling, pleasant feeling, sukha vedana, there's a dukkha. Sukha vedana is not dukkha. Why we see dukkha, suffering in the pleasant feeling. Why? Because sukha, vedana, pleasant feeling is not permanent. Always come and go, always appear and disappear, isn't it? Yeah. Not only dukkha, not only unpleasant feeling, but also pleasant feeling. Both of that feeling just only coming and going, isn't it? Yeah. That's why impermanent. So that impermanence only oppress, only torture us, like a torture. We cannot hold. Oh, pleasant feeling, don't go away because I like it. Unpleasant feeling, quickly go away. I don't like it. We cannot make an order. We cannot order like this. We cannot control like this. All kind of feeling, meaning pleasant feeling or unpleasant feeling or neutral feeling, whatever. They are coming and going, appearing and disappearing, isn't it? So that two things, appearing and disappearing, always torture us like this. That is we say dukkha, suffering. Yeah. One its go, we are sorry on that's my pleasant feeling go away. So we feel sorry like this. But the pleasant feeling, not only pleasant feeling, but also the other different kind of feeling also coming and going. So that's why when we need to see the nature, dukkha, suffering, when we really understand the nature of suffering, dukkha, we will abandon easily. We can remove what kind of wrong view, sukha, vipanasa. So that's why the Buddha gave the second technique, second method to remove wrong view, that kind of wrong view, with the contemplating on the feeling, various kind of feeling. And then another one is with regard to the citta, mind. So we need citta is contemplating on the citta, so we need to abandon the notion of the permanency. Also, if we don't practice meditation, we think about our mind is always permanent. At least from the childhood to the adult, mind say no changing. Yesterday, mind, today, mind, and tomorrow, mind. Yesterday consciousness, today consciousness, tomorrow consciousness, all are the same. We think like this. Yeah. But if we practice or contemplating on the consciousness, we see the changing, quickly. So, if you practice meditation of the Citta Nupassana, we will easily see the impermanent nature. Yeah. Okay. So if you see the impermanent nature, so what kind of the wrong view we can easily remove? What kind of wrong view?
Could you say again?
If you see the impermanent nature of the mind, yeah. So what kind of wrong view we easily remove? Nicca vipanasa. Yeah, permanent nature. And permanent the distortion. So nicca, yeah, nicca vipanasa. Okay. And then the last one that we regard to the Dharma. With regard to the Dharma, various kind of Dharma, if you contemplate on the various kind of Dharma, so what kind of the wrong view we can remove?
Atta.
Yeah, atta vipanasa. Because we often see the Dharma as an atta. Yeah. Dharma see as an atta means mostly we have the ability to do something, to experience something, and then we think we have authority, we have a power to control them. That's why we have a painful feeling, sitting for longer time, we were chained or butchered. That means we try to control the painful feeling. Yeah. So this is a kind of there's the substantiality has a power to feel or to do something, to make something. That kind of thing has authority. We think like this. That's why we try to change it. So we think they are the substantial atta vipanasa. Atta vipanasa is substantial atta. So when we practice Dhammanupassana meditation, we come to see the mental and physical phenomena are just rising and disappearing, going, coming and going, coming and going. So like you are like a spectator watching them from a distance. So for example, the lion or the ant, they go somewhere. So you look them far away from the distance. You think maybe it's a road, black road. But you forward close to them and you closely and you look them one and after another, connect continuously. But there's a connection. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. Like this. So when you see the Dharma, when you look at the Dharma, when you watch the Dharma with the mindfulness, you see Dharma is many Dharmas working together. They support each other. They connect each other and working together to perform some kind of action. Yes. So every Dharma just perform their function and then disappear. We cannot control them. So you see them coming and going themselves. Nobody regulate them, nobody control them. Nobody cannot make an order to do in this way, to do in that way. Should be in that way, should be in that way, this way. We cannot regulate that. So when you see like this, what kind of wrong view, we can remove atta. Yeah, atta vipanasa. So we need to understand atta is like this. So atta, without meditation, we think atta meaning is atta is not kind of the seeing things. Just we think we can control, we can manage, or we can regulate, or we can govern something with the atta. Something like this. Yeah. After practice Dhammanupassana, we easily remove that wrong view. Atta vipanasa. That's why the Buddha gave the four foundation of mindfulness. To remove the four kind of the removing, we need these four kind of practice. It's like meditation with the mindfulness. Okay, so Kayanupassana, with the Kayanupassana, we can remove the Subha Vipanasa. Subha Vipanasa, the wrong view of the desirable, desirableness. And then Vedananupassana. Vedananupassana can easily remove the wrong view. The wrong view is Sukha Vipanasa. Sukha Vipanasa is a pleasant. Pleasantness. And then Citta-nupassana. With the Citta-nupassana, we can easily remove the wrong view. With what kind? Nature vipanasa. Nature permanence. And then Dhammanupassana. With the Dhammanupassana, we can easily remove atta vipanasa. Substantial wrong view. Okay, so that's why the Buddha gave the full foundation of mindfulness. So the full foundation of mindfulness is first factors we need to attain the enlightenment. If you want to attain the enlightenment, if you want to free from the wrong or rebirth, jati, you need to practice the full foundation of mindfulness by removing four kind of wrong view. If you don't have the full kind of wrong view, you never ever attach to any kind of life, any kind of boom. Yeah. That's why the full foundation of mindfulness, Satipatthana, is one of the factor enlightenment. Okay, and then that's why in Mahasatipatthana Sutta, the Buddha said this is the only one way for the purification of the being, or the overcoming of the sorrow and limitation. If you want to overcome the sorrow and limitation, you need to practice full foundation of mindfulness, Satipatthana. If you want to purify your mind, so Four foundation of mindfulness easily remove the mental impurity. And then for the extinction or the suffering and grief, if you want to extinguish the suffering and grief, so we need practice for foundation of mindfulness. That's why the Buddha said, Ekaya no yam bhikkhave mekko. This is only one way. Sattana visuddhiya, for the purification of being. Sattana, beings. Visuddhiya, for purification. Because our mind is not purified automatically. Without mindfulness, never ever purified. And then Sattana visuddhiya soka pridewana samadhi kamaya. Soka is the sorrow. Soka pridewa. Pridewa is the limitation. Yeah, in our life, sometimes very sorrow, very sad, and then sometimes very strongly and loudly cry, and so limitation means pridewa. Pridewa means not only sorrow, too strong sorrow, too sad, very, very sad. So that's why make a sound like the cry. So many life we have such kind of the bad situation, isn't it? So to overcome, we need to practice a full foundation of mindfulness. At the Buddha time, and the Bhattasari, his son, there's a two sons. Son, the elder son fall into the river and die. The younger son, the eagle take, and then her brother and her parents also die because of the storm and collapse the house. They die. All parents, brother, and then son, and then husband also. Husband by the snake by, and by snake and then die. So everybody died. She very sad, very sorrow. She after seeing the Buddha, and she tried to practice full foundation of mindfulness, and so she overcame the sorrow and limitation. And Soka Pridivana Samadhi Kamaya Dukkha Domanasana Attingamaya. Attingamaya meaning extinguish. Extinguish. Attingamaya. So Dukkha Domanasa. Dukkha is suffering. Domanasa is grief. Soka Pridivana Samadhi Kamaya Dukkha Domanasana Attingamaya Nyayasa Adhigamaya. Yeah, Nyayasa means the Nyayasa. Nyayasa means Nyayasa Adhigamaya. Walking on the path of the truth. That means Nyayasa meaning to understand the truth. Nyayasa, yeah, to know the truth, to understand the truth. Adhigamaya means we need to walking to the proper way. On the proper way, the path. The path means Eightfold Noble Path. Yeah. We need to walking. We need to practice on the Eightfold Noble Path to realize, to know, to understand that truth, Four Noble Truth. So, Nyayasa Adhigamaya Nibbanasa Sachikriyaya. for the realization of the Nibbana. So Nibbana is, we need Nibbana. Why? Why we need Nibbana?
No more samsara.
No more samsara. No more samsara is Nibbana means Nirvana. Nirvana. Vana is because of the attachment. Attachment is a combine the many life. Yeah, one after another. Yeah, that's why Nirvana is no more attachment. No more attachment meaning is no more life. Yeah, because if we born any kind of life, we get two things: nama and rupa, or five aggregate. So if there's a five aggregate, we are tortured by the appearing and disappearing, rising and passing away, rise and fall, rising and falling. So that's why we need Nibbana. So to realize the Nibbana, we need to remove the attachment. Dana Upada. So that is to say that full establishment of the mindfulness. Chattaro Satipatthana. Okay. And then we go to the next one. The next fetters is Sammapadana, isn't it? Sammapadana. Chattaro Sammapadana. Chattara Sammapadana Upananam Papakana. It's a very long, long Pali words. Upananam Papakanam Pahanaya Vayamo. I will explain one by one, what by what later. This is one kind of the Sammapadana. Another kind, second one is Anupananam Papakanam Anupadaya Vayamo. And the third kind of the Sammapadana is Anupananam Kusalanam Upadaya Vayamo. And the fourth one is Upanana Kusalana Binyo Bhavaya Vayamo. So the right meaning is that there are four supreme effort. Supreme means the excellent effort. Great effort. So number one is the effort to discard evil that already arisen. The second one means effort to prevent the arising of an arising evil. And then number three, effort is the effort to arouse an arising good thing. And number four is the effort to increase already arising good things. There are four kinds of the effort. So I will explain in more detail one by one. Okay. So the next group, Sammapadana, supreme effort. Here we translate supreme effort. But Sammapadana has two kind of the words. Two kind of the words. Two combinations. Two combination of what? Samma plus Padana. So Samma and Padana. Samma Padana. Combine Samma Padana. Samma plus Padana. So Samma means in the right way. Samma is in the right way. So Parana means making effort. Padhana means making effort. Padhana, sorry, not Padhana, Padhana, sorry. Padhana. Padhana is making effort. So together combine, Samma Padhana meaning is making effort in the right way. It's called Samma Padhana. It's very important. Making effort, some white person, they know the dangers of the wrong or path, samsara. So that's why they try to free from the samsara, wrong or path, but the making up for is not right way. In wrong way, they are so great effort they put practice, but that practice is not right way. So they cannot get the right destination, isn't it? So then making effort in the right way is a very, very important. So that's when the Buddha point out, second feather is a Sammapadana. Sammapadana means making effort in the right way. Okay, but here English translation is a supreme effort, great effort, yeah. Or excellent effort. So the name of the Sammapadana are very long in Pali. The first one is Oppanana Papakana Pahanaya Vayamo. Here Vayamo means effort. Vayamo means effort. It's the same meaning of the Vidya. Vidya is a particular manifesta in the manifesta second chapter we already learned. So Vidya, the function of Vidya means supporting to the other manifesta to do their function. Without supporting by the Vidya, the other manifesta has no power to perform some kind of action. Yeah. So Vidya is like kind of the very brave person. Yeah, very brave person. Always lead to the other. Yeah. So Vidya also always lead, trying to lead the other and supporting the other. So Vidya and Vayamo, same.
Samma Vayamo.
Yeah, Samma Vayamo we see in the Eightfold Noble Path. Samma Vayamo. See. So Vayama Vidya are synonymous. Synonymous meaning is same meaning, different name, same meaning. And then Pahanaya. Pahanaya Vayamo. Pahanaya meaning is to discard or to remove. Pahanaya. And then Papakana. Papakana we know the Papaka. Papa. See, here Ka has no meaning. Ka has no meaning. Papaka. Papaka and Papa is same. So Papakana means evil state, evil thing. And Oppanana means already arising. So the meaning Oppanana is already have arisen. So the meaning to altogether, the whole meaning is to afford to remove evil state that already rising. So that meaning is abandonment of the akusala, unwholesome thing you did in the past. That meaning. Because of the common person, putujana, sometimes make unwholesome thing. So In our life, very, very long past life, we don't know. Maybe we make a unwholesome thing, unwholesome action. So making up for the abandoned akusala and wholesome you did in the past is called samabadana, uppanana, papakana, pahanaya, vayamo. So how can we get rid of the past akusala and wholesome? Because already it's already done. We already done the unwholesome thing. How we remove it? So here the meaning is we don't need to feel the guilty, and we don't need to rethink. We don't need to thinking again and again. That kind of unwholesome thing. That meaning is. So trying to forget meaning is I should abandon not to do that kind of evil again and again in the future. That meaning is we try to remove the unwholesome thing already arising. Understand? Yeah. So if you feel the guilty about the past unwholesome thing, you will increase your unwholesome again and again, because again and again thinking increase. So even if you feel regret about the akusala, what you already done, so cannot be done because already. So you bring me it bring me more and more akusala if you thinking and you regret it again and again, it's not good. So that's why you don't need to pay attention to it, what we already done, the evil in the past. Yeah. So just forgetting it and trying to do some wholesome thing to abandon that kind of unwholesome. Yeah. So this is we call Oppanana, Papakana, Pahanaya, Vayamo. First kind of the Samapatana. So forget it and try to forget it, and then instead of the thinking that kind, we more and more we do wholesome thing, kusala. Okay, and second one, we go to the next one. The second one is Anopanana Papakana Anopadaya Vayamo. So Anopadaya mean for not arising. Anopadaya mean for not arising. Papagana meaning is evil stages. So Anopanana Papagana meaning is have not arisen the evil things. So the whole meaning, Anopanana Papagana, Anobadaya Vayamo meaning is it is an effort for the not arising, no arising of the evil state that has not arisen. So that here that has not arising means not arising right now, not appearing right now. The unwholesome thing not appearing right now. So trying to not arising. That means prevent. Trying to prevent the unwholesome thing not arising right now. Understand? Yeah. So maybe the at the moment your mind has no arising that evil kind, evil thing. Huh? So trying to prevent not to arise. That kind of effort is we call anupanana, pavakana, anupadaya, vayamo. So when we see some desirable object, so which not seen before, so we may have an attachment to that object. So we try to prevent not to attach that object we have not seen before. So at the Buddha time, the rich man's son, he don't want to marry, but the parents try to give for him the proper beautiful woman. So, but he don't want at the time. So he make the statue of the lady by gold and then give to the parents. If I get such kind of woman like a golden color, a beautiful woman, if I get, I will marry. He said to his parents. So his parents give the statue, gold statue, and such the neighbor country, and finally they found it, and then they sent a message. Oh, we already found that very very beautiful lady, so we will bring her to our country. So at the time, before that, the rich man son don't interested in that, don't want. But there's such kind of the beautiful lady. When he hear his attachment rising. Oh, I want it. Unfortunately, they bring to the country, but at the time, at the Buddha time, the traveling is not good. The transportation is not good. So the lady died on the way. So I mean that's kind of the not before not seen, but later appear and wholesome appear. So we need to try and prevent not to arise like this. So that kind of effort we say no panana, papakana, no paraya, vayamo. Yeah. So when we practice meditation, is including that kind of the effort, isn't it? When we practice meditation, when we see something, seeing, and when we hear something, hearing. So when we practice like this, it's an effort not to arise in a wholesome thing. Yeah. Moment by moment, we protect, we prevent with the effort, isn't it? Yeah. So Sammappadhana is when we practice meditation, including in our practice. Yeah. That's why moment by moment, we put the great effort trying to see whatever comes to us, seeing or hearing or whatever. Yeah. Because we need to prevent not to arise unwholesome. Yeah. Okay. And then that one, oh no, here's akusala has not arisen meaning akusala that is not in our mind right now, but later, like the rich man's son. So akusala, that has not arisen in our mind regarding some object. So the effort to prevent that arising of the and arising evil stage is we call samadhana. So we try to prevent and hold something from arising by practice of the kusala. Any kind of kusala, no, not only meditation. Any kind of kusala means practice of that kind of the wholesome karma. We already discussed in the 5th chapter, maybe dana, sila, bhavana, apachayana, yeah, many kind of the wholesome thing. Yeah. So one of them, or by practice of the samatha or vipassana meditation, tranquil meditation, or insight meditation. Okay. Okay, so we go to the third one. That one is the anupanana kusalana upadaya vayamo. So different. The previous two is akusala. Here kusala. Anupanana kusalana upadaya vayamo. So the meanings are for the arising of a wholesome stage that has not yet arisen. So the meaning is maybe we try to do our best by doing wholesome thing, but many different wholesome things. Maybe you offering food, but maybe you never offer to the other different kind. Maybe many things, isn't it? Yeah. So which you are not already perform the wholesome thing, so you try to do new wholesome thing. The meaning is try to do new wholesome thing. It's a no banana kusalana upadaya vayamo. So another example is it's a wholesome thing that is not already arising in our mind before, like the samatha meditation, very strongly concentration power. We are not already very strongly concentration power. Trying to get the concentration power is that kind of the effort. And then inside meditation, vipassana also. Before we didn't practice our vipassana meditation, but trying to practice right now. So it's a no banana kusalana upadaya vayamo. And then mega path. So that body mega, sakrakami mega, we never before, isn't it? So no banana kusalana is not arising wholesome thing is really Sotapati Mecca, Sakrakami Mecca, Nakami Mecca, Arata Mecca. Wholesome. Supreme, supramandi wholesome. Kusala. Lokudra Kusala. It's not arising in our mind. Not yet. So we try to arise with the supreme effort. This is a no banana kusalana upadaya vayamo. So there are many wholesome kind of consciousness that has not arisen in our mind before. For the rising, we made the effort. So that effort we see samadhana. When you practice meditation, you're having this kind of samadhana in every moment. You try to focus on every phenomenon come to you. That meaning is That meaning is you try to get the wisdom. Inside wisdom is a kusala, wholesome. So you are trying to make that kusala, wholesome arise. That's not arising in your mind before. So more and more you practice inside meditation, and then you clearly understanding the nature of body and mind. More and more, that meaning is nopanana, kusalana, upadaya, vayamo. Okay, and then the fourth one, the number 4, the last one is opanana, kusalana, binyo bhavaya, vayamo. So opanana is already arising, already happened. Kusalana, wholesome thing, already happened wholesome things. Maybe last year you offering the rope, katina rope, but this year and then next year you try to offer the katina rope again and again. That meaning is opanana kusalana binyo bhavaya. Binyo bhavaya means more and more. Yeah, more and more. So that meaning is that is effort to increase Atman. Atman means to increase your wholesome already arising. So that means effort for the growth or for the develop of your wholesome stage. Not only offering donation, but also please observe the morality. Maybe last year you observed only 5 precepts. This year you try to more 8 precepts. You try to observe the 8 precepts. This is increase your morality, power of morality, isn't it? Yeah. And meditation also. Meditation also, you practice meditation. This year, 10 days or 1 week or 10 days or 1 month or like this. But next year, you more and more, 15 days or like this. So more and more increase trying to practice wholesome thing. We see opanana, kusalana, binyo bhavaya, vayamo. So suppose you are practicing meditation and you have a son, vipassana kusala. So you trying to practice more and more vipassana. So that effort we call opanana kusalana binyo bhavaya vayamo. You have the experience, this vipassana wholesome stage, and you try to make it happen again and again, more and more. So that is the effort for the growth or for the increase of the wholesome that you have arisen. So that meaning is opanana kusalana binyo bhavaya vayamo. So that 4 kind of the samabhadana is only, we say ultimate truth is vayama virya. Only one kind of virya, but different nature to prevent unwholesome and to increase a wholesome. The Buddha said 4 kind of the effort. Yeah. Anyway, we practice meditation. The 4 kind of effort, we already made it. Okay. And then we go to the next feather of the enlightenment. Iddhipada. Iddhipada, chattaro, iddhipada. Chandidipado, vidyadipado, chittadipado, vimansidipado. So So there are four means of the accomplishment or success. There's a Chandidi Baro means well, Vidiyadi Baro is effort, Chididi Baro is mind or consciousness, Vimasadi Baro means wisdom. So well or wish to do, or effort, mind, and wisdom. So we already learned previous Visaka Singha, Tipati, Chattaro, Tipati. Here Chattaro, Idipa. So different name, but meaning is same. Idipara here, Edi mean Idipara is a two words combination of the two words. Ad plus Pada. Adipara combined two words, Ad plus Pada. Ad and Pada. Two. So Ad means accomplishment or success. Ad means accomplishment or success. Pada meaning is a cause or way. So in Pali, Pada really means the food. Pada. Pada is a food, your food. Pada. Yeah. But here, Pada means the cause or way. The food is not directly meaning. If you stand on your feet, so if you have no feet, you cannot stand, isn't it? Here also the meaning is if you don't have a chanda, wish to do something, you never ever be successful in doing something, isn't it? So that meaning is if there's no Adipara, there's no achievement. To get the achievement, you need these four kind of Adipara, Chanda or Vidya or Citta, mind or Vimasa, wisdom. Yeah. So that's why it's called Adipara. Adipara means the fruit of the achievement or the fruit of the success. So that meaning is the cause of the achievement or the mean of the success. Yeah. So there are four kinds of the Adipara. The first one is Chandidipara, Chanda. So Chanda, which is Adipara, so the Adipara is a Chanda, you know the Chanda, desire or wish to do something. So Chanda is one of the feathers, mana feathers, one of the means of the achievement. If you have a very strong Chanda, wish to do, for example, if you have a very strongly wish to practice a meditation, you any kind of the disturbance, you don't care about that disturbance because I much practice meditation. I need to go to the meditation center or like this. If you have strongly the Chanda, like this. So if you have very strong, which you can achieve easily anything in doing meditation or the other things. And then second one is the Vidyadipara. Vidyadipara is a Vidya. Vidya is the cause of the achievement or accomplishment. So Vidya also, we need Vidya. Without Vidya, we have no power. We already discussed this one in the previous Misaka Singha. No vidya, no bala. Yeah. That means no effort, no power. Yeah. So fullest stage is no power in our mind. Yeah. So vidya is a cause to achieve something. Yeah. And then the third one is one of the Chittadipara. Chittadipara, Citta. Citta is a cause of the achievement. Yeah, Citta also is very strongly mind. So never ever get up any kind of the disturbance when we feel. If we have them very strongly mind, never get up anything. Try again and again to achieve. Yeah. So the Citta is a cause of the accomplishment. And then the fourth one is a Vimansadipara. So Vimansa means a panya. So panya mean very strongly to achieve the accomplishment or achievement. Yeah. Without panya, we cannot easily achieve anything, isn't it? So there are four kinds of the achievement. So the expression Adipada is turned to both mundane and supramundane, Lokiya and Lokuttara. In Lokiya, in our daily life, to achieve something, Lokiya, we need these four kinds. And then Lokuttara, to achieve the development or the more spiritual developments. To achieve the spiritual development, we need these four. Chanda, Virya, Citta, and Mansa. Yeah. So both mundane and supramundane stage can be called Adipada. Actually, both mundane and supramundane, Chanda. So that means Chanda associated with the mundane consciousness, Chanda associated with the supramundane consciousness. Also, Virya. Effort, Virya associated with the mundane consciousness, and then Virya, effort, associated with the supramundane consciousness. And then Citta. But Citta is not unwholesome consciousness. Only wholesome consciousness. Yeah. Wholesome consciousness, mundane wholesome consciousness, and supramundane wholesome consciousness. Mecca. Sotabadi Mecca, Sakaragami Mecca, Nagami Mecca Citta, and Arada Mecca Citta. So these are, we call here Citta. Not all Citta. Here mention is wrong. 89, not at all. Here 89, but it's not 89. No.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
I think of every mind.
Yeah, not every mind. Yeah.
40.
It's not 40. It's 21. Yeah, 21. Because a Mandarin consciousness is 17. 17 means Kamavachara Kusala Citta. Kamavachara Kusala Citta 8. And Rubhavachara Kusala Citta 5. Arubhavachara Kusala Citta 4. 5, 4, so 9, and then 8, 17 altogether. Understand? Kamavachara 8. Kamavachara Kusala 8. Rubhavachara and Arubhavachara Kusala 9 altogether. 8 and 9, 17. 17 kind of consciousness is a mundane consciousness, wholesome consciousness. Lokiya kusala citta. And also, supramundane consciousness is a 4 kind of consciousness, part consciousness. Sotabadi Megachita, Saragami Megachita, Anagami Megachita, Arada Megachita. So 17 plus 4 altogether 21, isn't it? Yes, 21 kind of wholesome. And Kiriya Chitta also, Kiriya functional mind. Functional mind is 20, I think 20. And then Vimansadipati. Vimansadipati is Amoha or Panya. So Panya is always associated with the beautiful mind, called Kusala. Okay, so we go to the next group of next feathers of the enlightenment is Indriya. Panchendriya. Panchendriya ni Sadendriya, Viriyendriya, Satendriya, Samadendriya, Panyendriya. So altogether 5. So we already learned these faculty, 5 kind of faculty: confidence, Sadendriya, Saddha, and Viriyendriya, Viriya, effort, and Satendriya, Sati, mindfulness, and Samadendriya, concentration, and Panyendriya, wisdom. Altogether, we discuss these 5 kind of confidence. So, Indriya here, Indriya is we already discussed about that. So I think we don't need too much discussion about it. Indriya means authority. There's authority to govern something. So if you have a confidence govern to the other manifestors. So other manifestor, that means other manifestor follow the confidence. If you have a strong confidence in the Dharma, you can easily to learn Dharma, to practice the Dharma, isn't it? So that means a confident Saddha has authority to control the other manifestor. So other manifestor follow the Saddha. So Virya also, Virya, mindfulness, Sati, and Samadhi, Ekagata also. So Ekagata is maybe Ekagata different kind, and difference means Akusala. In Akusala, Ekagata is Akusala. In Akusala and wholesome mind, the Ekagata associate, but cannot control at the unity, because the in unwholesome manifestor, Lobha, Dosa, Moha, they are already dominated. So the Ekagata need to follow them. Ekagata cannot lead. Ekagata automatically follow the Lobha, automatically follow the Dosa, anger, and automatically follow the delusion. So that's why Ekagata is not strong at the time. So not Indriya. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. And Panyendriya, Amoha, Panya, wisdom. So wisdom is a very powerful manifestors. So all other manifestors follow the Panya. So that's why we easily understand the nature of the reality. Yeah. When we practice meditation, just focus on the breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. For beginning, not clearly, because the Panya wisdom is not enough strongly. Yeah. No authority, fully authority at the time. Okay, so the Sada is not just faith. Not just faith means the blind faith. I'm not confused with the blind faith. Here, Sada means element of the resolution or decision in the Sada. So you decide, you made the decision, something to do. So that is to be the object of the Sada. So you have the very strongly confident or faith in doing something, especially in practicing the Dharma. So you make the decision, or I will go to practice, going to practice at any condition. So that means you will practice regularly at home or at any other place. So you make decision, I will practice meditation every day for 1 hour. So after you make decision with the Sada, you keep every day practice for 1 hour like this. But if you don't have, you cannot every day habitual practice. So they exercise the control in the respective sphere of the resolution. So that's why the Sada is the Sattendriya, we say. And Viriyendriya, Sattendriya, Samadhendriya, and Panyendriya. Say. Okay. And then we go to the next one. Next Veda's enlightenment is Pancha Palani. So Pancha Palani is also saying, Pancha Palani is Sada Balan, Viriya Balan, Sati Balan, Samadhi Balan, Panya Balan. So Bala means a power. There are five kind of power. So power of confidence, power of effort, power of the mindfulness, power of the concentration, power of the wisdom. So Indriya and Bala exactly same, but the name is different. Indriya and Bala, faculty and power. Why Buddha keep the Dhamma talk like this? Because the listener, they understand that in different name. Some understand the Dhamma, the name of the faculty, Indriya. Some understand the Dhamma with the name of the Bala, power. That's why the Buddha used in different name. But the Dhamma are same. So the five power, Bala, same stage are considered as unwavering and then as capable of the overcome by their opposite. We already talked about the definition of the Bala. Bala meaning is the opposite thing cannot destroy, cannot overcome by the opposite. We say Bala. So here we call Saddha bala, because Saddha cannot overcome by the opposite. The opposite is
Vichikita.
Vichikecha and asada. Asada is cannot easily accept.
Sada.
Because of Vichikecha. Because of Vichikecha, yeah. Vichikecha is the common one, opposite one. Not only one opposite thing. Opposite is many opposite dharma. So that's why without confidence, that person have no effort. No effort. So but that confidence is not just only blind faith. Not just only blind faith. With the connect with the panya wisdom. Connect with the understanding. So here the bala, sada bala is if you have a sada, the other opposite unwholesome manifest. Well, sada is a wholesome manifest, isn't it? Sada is a wholesome manifest. The opposite is an unwholesome manifest. So unwholesome manifest cannot easily overcome. So that means we call bala. So in the development of faculty, faith and wisdom are to be balanced. So we need to balance confidence and wisdom. So bala is, the very strongly confident, but no wisdom. That is very, very dangerous. Sometimes the person cannot balance the confidence and wisdom. So more confident, very high, strongly, and then lower wisdom. So that meaning is if somebody talking about something easily accept and follow. It's very dangerous. Yeah, very dangerous. Any kind, not only sakaya deity, or any kind of the unwholesome manifest. Yeah. So at the Buddha time, the many kind of the leader, they discuss about the in different way. I already to talk about that kind of the explanation. The leader, the one religious leader, so you don't need to practice anything. You don't need to do anything. Everybody may free from the wrong or rebirth in one day. Like the kind of the rope on the wheel. You put the rope and then you roll on the floor. The roll require unquiet, and then finally the rope and so free like this. So don't need practice, any kind of practice. You are automatically free from the wrong or rebirth. So he teach like this. So the confident more, but wisdom, no wisdom, it's not reasonable, but So like this, huh? Yeah. So we need to balance these two kind of bala, sada bala and panya bala. Okay. Okay. So we will stop here. Maybe next week we finish. Okay. Thank you very much for your listening. Okay. Before stopping lecture, we which our Buddha teachings stay longer and longer in the universe. So saying Buddha Sasanam Chiyanti 2-3 times. Buddha Sasanam Chiyanti 2. Buddha Sasanam Chiyanti 2. Buddha Sasanam Chiyanti 2. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much.